That's with an attempt to give them some free passageway over here towards outside. Looks like they could try and wrap into hell. That feels like the game plan here from Big. And early on, they deal with cold, but this is where niko comes in and saves the day. He crunches onto these outside players. Big, I think they were looking to wrap into hell to assist with this this ramp push. Now those two outside players don't survive the journey, and a bomb plant will come through for Big. They've got it into a 3-on-3 regardless. FaZe is going to have to try and retake this site in even odds.
Yeah, those split players may be dead, but now it's down to the bulk of Big to do the heavy lifting. And, well, what better men for the job? twistzz looking from the top of the site. Quick dink on niko. It's a nice bit of damage that can get finished off, but Rain's pushed out first. He's got a trade. k1to gone. twistzz swaps sides, and to good avail, he's found himself another. Both low players here for FaZe, and they're going to get chewed up and spat out by twistzz. A nice round from Big. Quick little ramp burst to a B plant. FaZe aren't able to get back into the site, and that's going to have to be a win for Big, but most importantly, a force for FaZe. You're expecting it in the second round. It is Nuke. Harry, this is such an exciting game because we saw those Betway odds a minute ago favoring FaZe, but Big, man, they destroyed FaZe Clan last time they played. I think a lot of people are expecting FaZe to maybe not be. And FaZe
I will
say it once again to crunch A.
twistzz has got the auto shotgun, and that might make all the difference here, Hugo. He takes down the first man. Let's see what he can do. He's traded it out onto the AK, and he's looking for a little bit more from the hut. They're checking him, but twistzz with the blind spray down, and FaZe, their journey might come to a close sooner than they expected here on Nuke. 15 on the board for Big. The auto XANTARES, but there is still a threat here back in the site. It's k1to. One of the only M4s, or the only M4 still present in this round. He's trying to deny the plant, and he will find cold. Now looking for a bit more, but broky gets the trade. That's him out of the apartments and into his fight. The collateral for broky as he wins the 1v2. FaZe 3 on the board, and broky delivering with that big green gun.
Looking a lot better on this map, right? FaZe, they're starting rounds off with a man down, and they're still converting them in post-plants. Really good stuff from broky. He has just become better and better in this team as time has gone on, and really fit into that AWPing role well. The deep Molotov into B. FaZe are trying to push through the smoke, but on the other side of it is the Molotov, and so FaZe nowhere is safe. twistzz is using their own trick against them, but Rain's so ready. He'll find him, and now it's a quick B play. XANTARES needs multiple kills, or this will be a lost round here against FaZe. Nice stuff. Oh, he's got a third. Quick tap for XANTARES, bomb at his feet, and, well, this is a 3-on.
And boost him out up into the window, and they do get him up into this position. k1to is already here, and he's beat niko on the timing, but niko able to flick back, does deal with k1to, and that's going to give away that there's a man in mid. niko taps down another. Oh, niko in with a third before he gets dealt with. Cold trying to tap down players at the cross, isn't able to
it. They rotate broky's spawn side, but he doubles back, and Cold's pushed apartments. Perfect play for FaZe. They have a huge bit of real estate here as they just mow down these B push players. XANTARES will trade, but he should know there's a second man here, and he does. Players coming from the market, going to have a crossfire with that orb. There's nowhere to go for XANTARES. He's walking into death on either side. Nice kill. The spray transfer. He's so fast. He won't hit the shot. Cold has to play retake, and Rain's coming in from the market.
Yeah, and it's the fact he doesn't know where Rain is. But that nade's given up the aim of the game. Cold might just catch the positioning here, might just catch the timing. As XANTARES has looked away, Cold has pushed through the apartments. And XANTARES goes for the fight, gets it. Oh, now down to the 1v1. And even as time to get the reload off. Oh, XANTARES back up again. But Cole not able to deal the killing blow. XANTARES gets it, and he gets the clutch. 4 kills in the round. And XANTARES take a bow. You can see the smile on his face as he that monitor. Every inch closer he gets is an extra kill in the server. My goodness, this was 1v4 as he manages to get this one through the net and in for Big. I don't know, man. This is unreal.
Yeah. Cold could have traded that kill, Harry. Cold could have traded
around, and that's what you want to see. We want this game to keep going. It's been delivering throughout. coldzera gets boosted into the apartments early on to go for this peak, and there's the first man down. k1to falls. coldzera with the orb. He's on to a third. Come on, Cold. twistzz does deal with him. Pyjamas is here to keep this B site under lockdown, and tabseN not able to find that fight onto niko. FaZe, they get themselves a 9th round. The AWP of Cold tears Big, a new one there, and this has left them with no money heading into this follow-up round.
I love what FaZe are doing with these orbs. They're really setting them up. They're really putting them in position in these last few rounds. And Cold, what a highlight reel from him.
There's a man already past that Molotov, and for that, you're looking at coldzera, closing the distance, getting up to triple. Flash goes up and over, and Cold wins that fight. Now, cerq back in CT. Cold is not checking it. This time he will, and I think he saw him there on the jiggle. Oh, a little wiggle in. cerq nails the shot. Pyjamas had a nade out. He smoked CT to try and give himself the defuse. He's sticking it, and cerq's gonna nail this shot big. 16. They take the first in overtime. It comes down to a 1v2 for cerq, and he wins it out. But that round, thinking of it in context, that was a 2-on-5 from XANTARES and cerq.
XANTARES nails some shots, but this clutch, you said it as well, Pyjamas, he had a nade out, right? Like, it's easy to put blame there. I've got to question the communication more than anything. Did Cold make his teammate aware that he was about to swing for the fight? If he did, they're going to go silent, they're going to go slow, they're going to wait for Cold. And the more time that FaZe wait, the more that Big consider this is a B play, but not anymore. The bomb's being planted and the cover is there.
Up on top of Ticket. Shot lands for cerq, but not the killing blow, and broky's actually there to pick it up. Now, XANTARES has broky trapped, but broky's still putting up kills. The nade will seal his fate. A parting gift from XANTARES. A 1v2 now required. And the player up in Palace represents a big problem. coldzera just being nothing more than the fail-safe, the insurance policy here. The bomb planted for ramp. XANTARES isn't ready for a Palace peak. And FaZe, they're going to take a 19th. They tie this one up nice and early. Second overtime, already feeling more back and forth. But one thing remains consistent throughout all of these OTs and this entire game, and that is that if there's one man you can depend on, no matter the odds that are stacked against him, it's broky. Really matter, and I mean like really matter. You know, the round that secures you the game, that's where they've been struggling. And if this keeps going to OTs, if FaZe keep pulling it back, I am looking at a third map. So Big, they want to try and take this one by storm. They're going to give it their best shot. They get out in towards mid. Flashes early. Niko tries his hand at the peak, and this has given a bunch of fights over to Big early in this game. broky is gone. This man has been the reoccurring hero, and with him removed, it falls to Pyjamas and Rain in a 2-on-4 to keep the dream alive for FaZe.
It's a nightmare for FaZe Clan. 2 players against 4, but those are the rounds that Big were winning in high supply in overtime, and Rain wants to make that so. He's taking down Keto. B play here. Pyjamas whiffs the shot, and that's going to be the game, surely. Rain has everything to do on the flank. They know where he's coming from, or know where he can come from, rather. No one's looking at Cap right now, but they're all turn in an instant. All look at his position. Bomb planted, Rain making contact, and this is for all the marbles. He can't pick him up. Big will take it. 22 rounds. It takes them a couple of overtimes. That was a 14-7 at one point. Commiserations to FaZe, who do pull a massive comeback into overtime, but it's not going to save their tournament life here, Harry, at DreamHack Masters Spring 2020. It's going to be Big going on to the grand finals, taking on G2, a rematch from the upper bracket. Well, they've already beaten FaZe on the rematch. Can they beat G2 too?
Man, it certainly feels like they can, right? It certainly feels like they have what it takes. And that's the thing, right? Like, Big played so...
Killed based off the op. And this is that default long type setup you were just talking about with your rifler close
so here,
and the opera at a
Nitro
distance.
Yeah. So Nitro can come help out through the smoke if he wants to, but yeah. Oh my god, EliGE is going to take care of it by himself.
Excellent. Now he's going to try to fall back, but still sticking to the gunfight. EliGE, that's the 3-piece, and it's going to be floppy to try and best
these maps. But for them to pick Nuke might be more of a curveball, and to lose overpass this badly. You got to be sapped completely of your confidence.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, that's all.
4-piece. It's easy anti-eco, but hot damn, Nafly. Just holding left click and letting it go. Everybody just enjoy this.
This is yeah, that's crazy spray control, and this is 35 bullets to
double kill. Just swings open the doors. Floppy, he's still unbeknownst to the T side, controlling the deagle and getting back that man advantage. EliGE, he's gonna need 4 frags in the round if he wants to take the win. He has 3 HP left over, and Modem, well, he's coming down from the stairs, but oh, EliGE, he's gone.
Okay, so EliGE comes back. Lobby side, I don't think Modem's going to be able to hear this quite yet. Yeah, and that's a good time to walk as well. So Modem into the vent, and he's not going up the vent. You know, the longer this goes, the scarier it is for him. He's got a smoke to work with. EliGE on 3 HP, but here's a chance for EliGE to actually brain game this moment. He can plant the bomb, and if he reads it correctly, he could actually win this round. I think this is probably 40-60 in favor of Modem, but because EliGE has the chance now to get the drop. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. All too easy for EliGE. 4-piece here. Fire stops. OC toying with the idea of peeking over, but I think he needs some sort of a distraction. Here's Modem primed off of JT's flashbang. He went outside and got Modem in position for the 2-piece twistzz 1v3. He's gonna cut down those first two, but OC with perfect timing swoops in with the clutch.
Wow. Nice round from Modem. Coming out the vents, waiting for the flash. He gets his revenge from the vent rotation, which is always so scary. Yep, takes out 2. It's a good retake. Now, I called that a weird rotation.
How close or just how many of Team Liquid's players are actually in this position? We do still have Naf outdoors throwing flashes from behind red box, so you can see that effect. It just drew OC's eyes and the second ramp player back up to A. So as opposed to having 4 defenders here on the B-bomb site, they've at least cut that in half. Sonic and Modem, they could still lock it down. 2 headshots coming out of Sonic. He's good.
The secret into into ramp to take care of Turnpike. And yeah, like Stewie had a great spot to help his teammates. Even though they weren't in heaven, they had it covered from 2 tertiary positions.
That Molotov, man, that burns. Oh, somebody out of position. Seems like twistzz is gonna have to lock this down. 2-piece for him. He's got the bomb. A 3rd headshot. Very nicely done by Russell Van Dulken, making it look a little too easy.
Man, you don't even have to edit twistzz frag movies. Okay, you just have to Twitch clip it. You Twitch clip these, and look at this shot.
Boom.
Oh man, it's so sick. He's so sick. It really does look like deathmatch too much.
That we did yesterday versus Gen G. Convincing, condemning first map into a closer affair on the second, but what could be 2-0s back-to-back. 31 frags for Ricky Camaro. Let's see if he can best the players on ramp. It's not 1, it's not 2, but 3 members of Team Liquid were here just a moment ago. Naf does decide to move that op into heaven, so probably called into action because we have Cloud9 throwing up the wall of smokes, but the CTs throw a smoke as well. This one, right in front of Stewie. It's him and Floppy on the other side, and Stu, 3 bodies run right into him. It's a quick trade, a crucial trade at that, because now Naf, he's gonna feel the heat here. Burned out of his position, can't extend into ramp like he would have loved to, but Naf does decide to move his feet very quickly back to outer, catching JT, who is trying to find timing to make this A split happen. Now, they're just gonna have to run right out Hut into the lying way to the CT side. Nitro decides this map, this match, it's over. Team Liquid keeping themselves going will face 100 Thieves in a BO3 soon enough.
What a nightmare for Cloud9. They end up losing and it just does not look easy enough, man. Liquid, they continue on from yesterday. They look good here. A very interesting veto in their rematch. They get revenge. Cool to see the tempo is high. I think for sure, as was referenced, the assertiveness needs to turn up.
There's the turn up from Azur, cranks the dial for the first 2 kills. Nitro and Naf never really given a chance to fight back, but EliGE, he most certainly will. Gets the first kill and a second. He's equalized the numbers back, but he has 3 HP, and still he's able to keep.
Would help a lot, but if you do clear out angles slowly, get to the point of that pressure point at the top of ramp, you can win just off of a couple of trades. The real hard part is, of course, yeah, it doesn't go off. Oh, they're gonna give it another shot. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh man, he buckles at the knees.
Oh, poor guy. His parachute didn't deploy. And to be ready for that on the second attempt as well. You know, I think Gratisfaction, he's fully puckered when the first one doesn't go well, but he doesn't get thrown off the building. Now JKS's boost does work perfect. Stewie in with the trade, and he goes one better. A double kill on the stairs. How about a third? Stewie, 2K, cutting them all down, leaving Jacob on this A flank, but it's the denial at B that should secure Liquid their 5th. I like this. Jacob, he throws the deep molly so that they don't expect him to be this close. However, Nafly still bests him.
This is the other thing, though. Now you can hear when he throws them, where he throws the Molotov from. So if they were that close, this is the funny part. Gratisfaction actually runs off the, he runs off the rail to get on his head to go for the run boost, but then has to jump again. You could just jump on your teammate's head if they're crouched.
Up an additional smoke grenade being thrown here by EliGE. So it's the utility that's trying to slow them down, and they'll employ the boost. EliGE eyes up. He's got himself the first. Doesn't want to stick around too long, but these Tech 9s, they don't have that bullet penetration like rifles. So CT is actually quite comfortable here on site.
So far this game, we've got 2 full rifle 3K holds from 1 player on either side.
Jonathan Jablanowski to the top of the scoreboard. Man's got 12 frags already, and there's a little bit more. 15 frags for EliGE, 9 rounds deep. Again, just being a burden on this short side. He swings back for his 4th. Oh no, the ace.
Does he actually? Yeah, dude, he is... Cool part about EliGE is, you know, some people, they'd hit tab, they'd see their score, and then they'd slow down because they're, like, satisfied. EliGE, he could be...
Yeah, is going to come back in on this. CTs throw out the grenade. That's going to be substantial damage, but they can't manage to stop it. Stewie, he is locked in position, clears short, and down goes Liaz. All the while, we've got twistzz with the kill to JKS. So Jacob, 1v3, and he tries to take the player off the top rope. He stops the defuse. Jacob, he has 1 HP left. And Naf has 15. A single shot from either of these players is going to be enough for the clutch. Jacob not deciding to go for the wide swing, calling Naf's bluff. And now the time becomes a very real issue. Flash missing its target. Naf is gone. Jacob goes big on the A site, and 100 Thieves take a 4th.
We got a 1 in the chat. I know we do. That's nuts, man. The spray transfer.
Rock the Thieves' socks off. They go for the top middle control. Liaz seems to want to get eyes downstairs, and there are 2 players back here, one of which is pretty well equipped in twistzz. Nitro, even the Deagle, going to be able to succeed. Azur, just on the other side of smoke, repositions for a second. He drops the 3rd before the gun goes dry. Gratisfaction, and twistzz in with 1. Almost, again, a wild round. Very chaotic moments in these first 2 of the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, they, you know, I was...
Flank, and now that he's slipped past short, nobody's going to be able to check him. JKS just went down there. He hears JKS stampeding down EliGE. He's in the middle, and he controls the spray down for a 2nd and a 3rd. There's the bomb planter, and EliGE nearly single-handedly wins the round. Gratisfaction now, 1 versus 4, and the CTs try to take to the high road. They're so grouped up already. He throws the flashbang, tries to find cover, pops back up, sees all the heads, and Stewie's defusing in the meantime. Team Liquid bully past because EliGE comes in big.
Well, I think we got our answer. If you weren't scared of EliGE, then yeah, it seems like it was just waiting for him to get over back to the defending side. And here he is from a new angle coming up on the flank, absolutely dismantling the offense. That was an amazing play from EliGE. Don't know how he got there.
Meeting Furia in the grand finals. Is that the world we live in? Well, we're pretty damn close. Team Liquid have looked excellent here on Overpass. A wholehearted T-side, and EliGE, oh my god, he just executes them!
Oh my god. They didn't even start the round. They were going to go around the world into the bathrooms. EliGE, he just instant forehead shot. I didn't even see how the 3rd kill came in. He had a teammate there for moral support, I think, but that's about it.
Can we just restart the pistol round so that 100 Thieves have a chance or something? Like,
I don't know, man.
I was looking forward to like another close second half. You know, JKS brings it back, but I wasn't thinking it was gonna take. Take a 1v5.
Well,
oh,
JKS,
poor guy.
Hey, I mean, should we have to restart the pistol? 100 Thieves have won 3 of 4 pistols so far.
That's a fact. And it's fun. JKS ready for smoke to fade.
He just
Can
doesn't
he
want
do the unthinkable? Oh, if only he had taken twistzz head off clean, then maybe. But EliGE wants this ace, and he's got it. Jonathan Jabalabanowski, 5 frags in the 2nd pistol. Team Liquid looking to take this in absolute condemning fashion. Oh, isn't that? I mean, I think this is just art.
Oh, man.
I could watch that 100 times over.
That was fruit gushers exploding in your mouth. That's how satisfying that was.
All right, and then it's just the Glock.
Okay, they get pushed
Nitro
back,
falls
though.
back.
Yeah, Sight gets taken a little bit here. I think EliGE is still on a very, very dangerous flank, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's rotating up through CT spawn.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
they're
kind of
all
an
there.
awkward situation for the CTs. They're pushed back.
Very weird. Jacob's gonna get all the closer. He could be flashed around this corner or just wait for them to make their move, but 3 CTs about to walk into him. Let's see if his Galil can stop it all. He literally sees the muzzle flash, but he peeks into it. And Team Liquid now, they're gonna have that double man advantage. Sure, it's a post-plant position, but the numbers are here for Liquid, and Nitro with another quick headshot. All they have left for the Thieves is this long control, labored spray from Azur, but JKS, the element of surprise. He executes Naf, peeks wide, takes him down, and Stewie, he's gonna close the round, giving cover to twistzz for the defuse. Furia versus Team Liquid at the DreamHack Masters Spring Finals.
Yo, commiserations to 100 Thieves. I think we saw a lot of great things that should inspire some confidence in the roster from fans all over the world, but Liquid,